To unsafe playgrounds and dirty toys. There are all kinds of hidden hazards that can lurk at your child's daycare center. Tonight, Contact 13 Chief Investigator Darcy Spears takes us to the centers with the most health violations and asks what they're doing to turn themselves around.
Keep your bubbles, keep your bubbles. Hi, my love.
These are the sounds you want to hear at your daycare center.
Hi, Shuggy Boo.
Not these.
Initially, I freaked out.
It really scared me, not only for my child, but for the other children in the daycare.
Hi, boo-boo.
Nathan and Tracina entrusted their 3-month-old daughter to Tinkertown on East Bonanza.
Other than labor, when I had her, this is definitely the most scary experience I've had.
Yeah.
What frightened them is what's written on Angelica's daily care sheet from April 28th.
And I had noticed that it said she had gotten a respirator treatment.
Though Angelica had a prescription for a respirator to help her get over a bronchial infection,
Here, baby girl.
her parents treated her at home and didn't bring the meds to Tinkertown.
So the daycare took it upon themselves to use a different child's respirator and a different child's steroid inhaler medicine.
Nathan says Tinkertown admitted their mistake and offered the family a free week of childcare.
At which I said, no way possible. I mean, my child had already had neglected care. I'm not going to take a free week of neglect.
No one from Tinkertown would go on camera. The director told me she's been speaking to the mother about the medication issue and doesn't want to go back and forth with us. They may be refusing to answer our questions, but they can't decline to talk to Child Care Licensing. That agency is actively investigating the medication error. State licensing isn't the only agency that oversees daycares. The health district also has a hand in keeping our kids safe. Contact 13 requested health district records for Valley daycare centers with the most violations over the past year and a half. While most centers do a good job, we found there are plenty of potential hazards that can lead to lots of violations. This is the November 2014 inspection at Kids Corner Learn and Play Center on Michael Way near Rancho. Inspectors found a former tabletop left out in the play area outside with a large number of roaches and spiders. Plastic toys were badly cracked with exposed sharp edges, crib mattresses were torn, and play equipment was coming apart. The Kids Corner director wouldn't go on camera, but says all the violations have been corrected.
And this is the area that we use right now at the moment.
Next up, Kinder Cottage Preschool on East Desert Inn. Since this August 2014 inspection, the center is under new management with a new name, Kids Learning Path.
We've been correcting one at a time.
Director Shashini Pereira says they inherited a lot of problems at a place that was on the verge of shutdown by state child care licensing.
And we got rid of the licensing issues, and we had a lot of fire issues, and we got rid of all the fire issues.
Other health violations included chemicals accessible to toddlers, an uncovered kitchen trash can drawing flies, and stained ceiling tiles indicating a water leak.
When I first started coming here, I was worried some, going to work thinking, is he safe?
Parent Claudia Valencia says she doesn't worry anymore. Under the name Kids Learning Path, the director says they're the top-rated school in the area, and they just had a follow-up inspection on May 13th, which shows all the previous violations have been corrected. At North Shore Learning Tree on West Gowan, inspectors noted a repeat violation for painting ceiling tiles to cover stains instead of replacing them and correcting the water leak. There was also excessive dust, multiple dead roaches in a cluttered classroom used as storage, and toys in disrepair. They refused to go on camera, but the director sent a written statement which says in part, "I was shocked at the original inspection and very upset that we had so many items of non-compliance. We are a quality school and have an excellent reputation in the community. The health inspector came with a trainee, and things that previously weren't violations, suddenly we were written up for."
By the time they're done with us, they'll be well into kindergarten level.
Last on our list,
Hi, Esteban.
Kids Garden on East Bonanza.
It's extremely unusual. It's definitely not how we run things at all whatsoever.
Assistant Director Jennifer Heaton was surprised by their July 2014 inspection.
Cracked chairs, uncovered electrical outlets, cords dangling in child areas, play equipment not maintained.
And those things, to be honest with you, it was one cracked chair. It was, a cord that was hanging down from the television where kids could not access it. But obviously, those are things that are still a danger, so they were also fixed immediately.
They encourage parents to look up licensing reports and health inspections to keep tabs on how they're doing. We've posted the health district's pictures from each daycare and any extended written statements on our website at KTNV.com. We've also posted links if you'd like to get records on your child's daycare. Darcy Spears, Channel 13, Action News.